up? My name is Jessica. Thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be my recent favorites. The reason I say recent is because I don't think I did a favorites video for a few months now. So I just wanted to quickly film this and get this up for you because we're going to a little Friendsgiving party tonight. So I'm sorry if there's a little bit of an echo. My husband's actually making our dish to pass right now. And so I wanted to have my door shut. Normally I keep it open so it's not so echoey in here, but please forgive me. First off, I'm gonna start off with foundation. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. I originally purchased this color in the shade 4.0 and then I loved it so much. I had been using it every single day that now that I'm more fair in the fall and winter months, I purchased shade 1.0 because it tends to have the right undertones. This is a little yellow, this is a little olive. So when I mix them together, I get almost my perfect match. I literally love this foundation. So I will just do a little swatch of 1.0. It's so creamy. It is a little bit on the thicker side, so if you don't like that, you might not like this foundation, but it covers everything and it wears well all day long. It's full coverage. I feel like it's not too dry, but it's definitely more on the matte side versus dewy, but it's a nice like satin finish. So I've been loving this. I've been wearing it constantly. And I just think it's a great foundation to have if you do like full coverage foundation. I'll just quickly swatch shade 4.0 so you guys can see the color difference and how much darker it is. Oh, and the one thing I do want to mention about this is it definitely oxidizes, or it definitely gets darker after it has set and dried. So if you're in the store and you're swatching it, make sure you do a few swatches and then walk away, let it completely dry and come back and then see what your color is. Otherwise you will not get your correct color. So this is 1.0 and this is 4.0. All right. My next favorite, I've literally been using nonstop since I got it. I mean, you can almost see that it's running out, is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now, I see this is still sold out on Ulta, which is such a bummer, but I think you can buy it off of Tarte's website now. So hopefully it'll come back in Ulta soon, but I got the color Light, and I do the tiniest dot in the inner corners of my eyes, and I noticed that it completely conceals my under eye circles the best out of any concealer I've used. It's super pigmented. I would say it's lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It blends out beautifully. This is my favorite concealer. I'm waiting for the other colors to come back because I definitely want to get this in a medium shade to be able to use on other parts of my face, but this is just way too light to use everywhere. Even though I'm super fair, light is pretty light. So I will also swatch this for you. And I noticed that the light color actually has a little bit more of a pink undertone to it, which is great to conceal those bluish purpley circles. So if you are looking to do that, this is a great option. My next favorite is the Diorskin Nude Air Luminizer in 001. You know I love me my highlights. This is the most beautiful formula ever. Like, I thought the Becca highlighters were bomb. Those are awesome, but this just blows them out of the water. The Becca ones almost feel powdery when you swatch them side by side to this one. This is just so gorgeous. Like, it is, instead of feeling like a powder, it almost feels like not a liquid, but instead of going on powdery, it just goes on like the most beautiful sheen and just blends into your skin so beautifully. And this color is a really good neutral color. Like, it's not too yellow, it's not too pink. And it just, I mean, for fair skin, and even when I was a little bit more tan, I just feel like this is such a good universal highlight. Oh, I have this on today on top of my new Makeup Forever highlight that I showed you in my last video. But for the money, I would say this is definitely one product that is worth the splurge and the money. It's beautiful, I love it. I mean, the packaging is just gorgeous. It comes with a mirror. It's not too heavy. All around, love it. Next is this Hourglass palette. This is their Ambient Lighting Edit palette in Surreal Light. It's gorgeous. It comes like this. I mean, again, the packaging is beautiful with the marble. It has a nice big mirror, and it comes with all these awesome colors. This is amazing to set your whole face. This is almost like how I would use dim light or the overall setting powders. This one's gorgeous. This one here on the bottom is a bronzer, and I would say overall this palette works better for light skin tones. Unfortunately, I think it's too light to use for darker skin tones. If you're medium, I think you could get away with it if you built out the color. But this is such a beautiful bronzer. It's lighter than their other bronzers they have. This is a beautiful highlight. It's definitely more goldeny, and it doesn't look like much in the pan, but when you swatch it and wear it, it's beautiful. And then these two are blushes. I'm not normally a pinky blush wearer, but I feel like this is so pretty. I'll swatch this one for you. This is just the most beautiful pinky coral color, and whenever I wear it, it just looks like I feel youthful, and it just like, it's beautiful. Such great color payoff. And I really, really like this. I think it's great for travel too, because you have your bronzers, your setting powders, your highlighters, your blushes all in one. All right, next is a blush. I just keep in this little Z palette. This is from MAC, and this is in the color Prism. I just pick this up all the time. I literally use this on the daily. It's just a beautiful, when you're doing like a bold eye and a bold lip, and you just want that hint of color in your cheeks, but you don't want it to be colorful because everything else is colored. I reach for this. It's so nice. This is one of those where it doesn't really look like anything when you try to swatch it, but it's just so pretty. So it's right here on the inside of my wrist, and it's, I don't know, I just use it all the time. It's a really good one for fall. I mean, all year long, but I feel like it's just an awesome neutral color that works beautifully with tons of different makeup looks. Next is actually a deodorant. I've been searching and searching and searching for all natural deodorants because, without going on a complete tangent, I feel like I'm trying to find as many natural products to be putting on my body as possible. I don't really want aluminum and chemicals going, you know, in my body. I've been looking for an all natural deodorant, and I felt like nothing worked because it's just natural, and I just didn't find anything that worked until I came across this. This is called Primal Pit Paste. This is the natural stick deodorant, and I got mine in the scent lavender. So really it's just a twist off. It's clear. It just smells clean with a hint of lavender, and literally the ingredient list is just, everything's all natural. Non-aluminum baking soda, organic shea butter, coconut oil, etc. This stuff is the only one that's worked for me. And a tip, I really like to put this on before I go to bed. I'll put on a good like layering of it, and then I'll sleep, and I feel like it just really penetrates your underarms, and that really helps with throughout the day not sweating. So I love this stuff. Next is random, but it's tweezers. So these are the Revlon tweezers in the color gold. I purchased a set of tweezers from Sephora, and I think I paid like way too much for tweezers, and I ended up returning them because they wouldn't get all my little super blonde baby hairs. It was ridiculous, and I was just frustrated. I think I bought a couple expensive ones, nothing was working, so I was like, screw it. I went to CVS, I bought these ones from Revlon that were maybe $10, and they are amazing. They grab every little tiny hair you can find on your face, and they're just awesome, and they're not that expensive. You can get them at the drugstore. Next is a brush cleaner. I love this stuff. I'm almost to the bottom of it. I need to order a new one, but this is Brush Me Off brush soap. Now, I used to use just dish soap with a little olive oil, but I still felt like my brushes weren't getting that clean, and they were drying out still, and I came across this. Literally, you just get your brush wet, you swivel it in here, you put it on your mitt or however you wash your brushes, and everything comes out. They're not drying my brushes out, and this gets all the foundation out of my brushes. I normally have a really hard time getting liquids out of my brushes, but this gets everything. I love it. It smells good. Again, I think this is a natural product, so I will be purchasing this again. Oh, the last product is this face product. This is from Ren, R-E-N. This is the Flash Hydro Boost Instant Plumping Emulsion like serum, and I love this. It's something that actually I do notice a difference when I use it. A lot of stuff you put on and you can't really tell or notice the difference, but after a few days or a week of using this, my skin felt plumper. You pump one pump into your hands, it looks like this. It's just like a little white serum, and you rub it all over your face or wherever you want plumping. I actually bring it down on my chest too, because I've noticed it started getting little like lines here. So I put it at my face, neck, and down here, and then after you've rubbed it all in, it says you take a tiny bit of water and then you massage the water into your skin, and that's what activates the plumping. The ingredients in here are activated by the water, and it plumps up your skin. I actually like to use just a natural like misting spray, any one that you have, and I use that instead of water because it seems to get the perfect amount of water on. And then I rub it all in, and once it's dry, then you can put on your serums or your SPF or your face lotion or anything after. But I use this as my very first step in the mornings, and I love it. Like, I've noticed a difference. I've been using it every single day since I got it for probably the past 5 weeks, and I just feel like my skin looks more plump and just hydrated, and I will definitely be repurchasing this as well. All right, that's it for my favorites. But quickly, what I have on my lips is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the color Stepping Out. And on my eyes today, I have the Huda Beauty palette. I've used this all week long, and I just have to say I love it. I can't put it as a favorite because I've only had it for a week, but I know there's a lot of controversy around this palette. It is amazing. If you want me to do a tutorial or anything, let me know, but it's bomb. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you before then. And if you have any questions, leave them below. If you guys like this video, please give it a like and let me know what is your recent favorite product of the month. I would love to know. I'd love to hear your favorites. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.